There is an old story I once heard as a young seeker. A wise elder told his grandson, "Inside every person, there are two wolves locked in a constant battle. One is anger, envy, greed, arrogance, fear. The other is compassion, humility, patience, kindness, and love." The boy asked, "Which wolf wins?" The elder smiled and replied, "The one you feed." When I first heard this story, I thought it was simple. Just feed the good wolf, right? But life is not so straightforward. Over the years, I discovered that both wolves live inside us for a reason. One teaches us what it feels like to stumble, to be consumed by anger or jealousy. The other reminds us of our higher self, guiding us toward peace and kindness. Without the darkness, how could we recognize the light? As a monk, I often see people trying to silence one wolf completely, as if they can erase anger or fear or desire from their hearts. But the truth is, you cannot destroy them. You can only choose which one grows stronger. The wolf of anger grows when we replay old arguments in our mind. The wolf of greed grows when we spend every moment comparing our lives to others. And slowly, without realizing, we feed them every single day through our thoughts, our words, and our actions. I remember a man who came to our monastery many years ago. He was wealthy, successful, admired by many, but restless. He told me, "I've achieved everything I wanted, yet I feel emptier than ever." As we spoke, I noticed his words were filled with comparison, always measuring himself against others, always afraid of losing what he had. He had spent years feeding the wolf of fear and insecurity. No matter how much he gained, that wolf was never satisfied. So I asked him, "When was the last time you fed the other wolf? When was the last time you sat with a friend without comparing, or gave without expecting something in return, or simply noticed the beauty of the sunrise without rushing to the next task?" He was silent. That silence told me everything. The good wolf does not demand as loudly. It whispers, it waits. To feed it requires mindfulness, choosing patience over anger when someone cuts you off in traffic, choosing gratitude when life feels unfair, choosing kindness when you are tempted to judge. Small choices repeated daily are what make one wolf stronger than the other. Let me share something personal. Early in my journey, I struggled with envy. I saw others more advanced in meditation, more respected, more disciplined. That envy grew like a shadow inside me, whispering that I was not enough. One day my teacher noticed and said, "You are watering weeds and expecting flowers. What you nourish is what you will harvest." Those words struck me deeply. From that day, I began a practice of gratitude. Every night before sleeping, I would recall 3 simple things I was thankful for. Some nights it was just a warm meal or the sound of rain. Slowly, I realized that my envy weakened. The wolf of gratitude grew stronger, and it gave me peace. You see, both wolves will always be with us. The question is, which one will shape your life? Feeding the wolf of compassion does not mean you will never feel anger again. It means that when anger rises, you do not let it sit at your table for too long. You acknowledge it, you learn from it, and then you return to kindness.